Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do a video talking about something that I think is really important. And with reading your Facebook messages and going on Instagram, and when you guys will comment or like a picture, I'll go through your account and I'll look at all your pictures and I see just how beautiful and happy and these amazing lives that you guys seem to be living, and then I'll get these messages that say I'm unhappy for this reason, or I don't like this, and it just really makes me think that you guys are watching me, and that's so important, and that's such a huge honor that I'm able to sit here and share my thoughts and opinions with you guys and have you actually care to listen to them, that I need to do a better job on speaking about things that I think are really important and things that could really help people and things that I wish I heard when I was dealing with something difficult or when I was unhappy or going through a hard time. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to focus on. So today I wanted to talk about something that I've had a lot of questions about, and it's just basically the thought of feeling not good enough, feeling as if you don't deserve love or affection or attention, or wondering, why you're not getting those things out of your relationship or your friendship or whatever it may be. I get a lot of questions from girls saying, my boyfriend's just not treating me well, or this guy that I like, he's just not really acting very interested in me, or I'm putting in a lot of effort to be friends with my friend, but they just don't really seem to care about me or how my day is going. All these things that kind of come down to one very common theme of just who you surround yourself with and who you allow into your life. And this is such an interesting and important thing, and I can say for the first time, I am genuinely 100% happy with every person that's in my life. Everyone romantically and friendship-wise, I love everyone that's in my life, and I feel like everyone that has been brought into my life, and at least the people that I've kept in my life right now, are people that inspire me and that make me want to be a better person and the best version of myself. And that sounds cheesy and corny, but I think once you get to that point, you'll understand what I'm saying. And if you're not at that point, I want you to know that it is possible, and it is completely fair and understandable if you're unhappy because of the people that you're around and the people that you have in your life. And I've been at that point. I've been at that point of dating someone that was cheating on me or talking to other girls behind my back, feeling as if maybe it was my fault, like I wasn't doing something right or I wasn't good enough for him or whatever, and taking that blame and putting it on myself. I've also, been in a friendship where I felt like they were just very much using me. They didn't really care about me, or they didn't really care what was going on in my mind. They liked to be my friend when it was convenient for them, when they were getting something out of it. They liked to talk about their own problems and issues they were having, but if I was ever in trouble or I needed them, they weren't there. And I think to go through those experiences and think that it's your fault or it's a reflection of you and that's why you're being treated wrong is so hard, and it's difficult, and I've been there, and I know how bad it makes you feel. And I want you guys to know it's not you. It really isn't. But the one thing that is you is the decision to keep those people in your life. You definitely have the ability and the authority to decide who gets to be in your life, And I've read a quote one time that said something about not everyone gets the pleasure of getting to know you, and I think that's very true. I naturally am a very open, honest, loving, caring person, and I want to be friends with everyone. I want to make sure everyone feels loved and accepted and happy, but at the end of the day, I also need to have people in my life that are good for me and that make me feel good and make me feel happy, and that is what everyone should strive for. I definitely think if you are an honest and kind, caring person, you of course deserve that happiness, and I can understand why you wouldn't be happy if you don't have that. And the biggest thing and the most simple thing that I realize is friendships and relationships don't have to be difficult. Things don't have to be dramatic for them to be filled with passion and love. And I think that's something that we sometimes get a little mistaken on, and I definitely have been the person to be mistaken on that. And I realize that when things are easy and when they're simple, that means that they're right, and that means that naturally they just flow well. And I have to say, I'm so extremely grateful for everyone that's now in my life. And with my birthday coming up, I've had old friends reach out to me and just want to talk to me and stuff, and I love it. I think it's really important to take notice of the people that do care about you and the people that reach out and go out of their way to show you that you are important to them. A lot of times I've had questions from girls saying that, they like this guy, but he just kind of doesn't seem that interested, or he's not really putting in that much effort. And the biggest answer I have for that, and the most simple answer, is forget about him, you know? Like, there are so many people in the world that if someone, for whatever reason, whether they are just really focusing on themselves or they're really into school, or maybe they just aren't attracted to you, whatever the problem is, if it's not there, let it alone and just move on to someone new, and just don't let that affect your confidence in you as a person and make you think you're any lesser or you're not good enough. Another quote that I saw one time that I really liked was something to the effect of, no matter how peaceful and loving you are, people can only meet you at the stage that they are at, or something to that point. Basically saying that if you are, willing to be a great friend to someone and listen to their problems and help them out and be there for them no matter what and not judge them, or you're willing to, be a romantic partner or a girlfriend and be willing to do anything for someone and be so supportive, just because you're willing to do that for someone doesn't always mean that they have to do it for you. And that's a really kind of sad thing to realize, but it's just very true. And I think the quicker that you understand that, the more you're able to have a better relationship with yourself and with other people, knowing that the effort and the love that you're going to give to someone, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get it back. And that's okay. I think you can be a true, kind, loving person, and you never know, you might change someone by doing that for them. I've definitely had people that I have been friends with or been romantically involved with in the past. I think I treated them really well. I think I was good to them, a good friend or a good girlfriend or whatever. And then, a few years go by and they contact me and they said, hey, I didn't realize it at the time, but you were super nice to me and I really appreciated that. And, I think about you from time to time or whatever. And I think that just shows you that people they do notice when someone is good to them, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of time, or it takes them to get to that point where that's what they want or that's what they're accepting. But the most important thing that I want you guys to take away from this video is just, you have the power to create the life that you want, and I think you really need to focus on who you have in your life. And if they're not people that make you feel good and make you feel as if you want to be the best version of yourself and you want to work hard on bettering yourself, but not in a way as if you're not good enough, but in a way that they just inspire you and they bring all these new ideas and thoughts into your minds, and they just really make you see life from a different point of view, but from a good point of view. Those are the type of people that you should surround yourself with. And I really want to challenge you and also just let you know that that's what you should be striving for. And it's okay if you're not at that point yet, but I hope that you will be, because you guys are all so amazing and you deserve to be extremely happy. And I thought maybe sharing this little bit of knowledge that I've gained recently, maybe it would help you guys if you're going through something similar, or you're in that period of just not really understanding why you're unhappy with your friendships or relationships. Maybe this can help, and that's all I can hope. So I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye!